Alrighty, everybody. Good Monday. How's everybody doing? Hope your weeks are off to a good start. Hey there, Ika, Thea, Graham, and First. Hey there, Jay, and Thea, and Alexia. Chicken tater tots. Nice. I am so tired. So tired today. Like, extra. I didn't have any caffeine until like 4. So, sleepy. Extra sleepy. But other than that, fine. A little bit of a weird headspace today, but whatever. It is what it is. I did not do much stitching yesterday either. I know we hardly did anything on Saturday too. And that ended up being a waste. I should have just kept streaming. Kind of sucked. Oh well. Um, but I did do like 400 some stitches on Ghost Army Saturday evening, so there's that. Unacceptable. No caffeine before. I didn't have any. Had to drink water and some Kool-Aid. Slept for 12 hours. Nice. But I did manage to finally finish this part of the sword and a square of Faramir's shirt. No, I think I finished 2 squares of Faramir's shirt. It's a pain. I don't like it. I don't like it. After con coma for the win. Thought this was Hero Boys for a second. And then I realized this is a 90s playlist. Hey there, Moth. How's it going? Skipped the 4th, but did 893 on Army last night. Nice. So we're gonna start with just the tiniest bit of 310 today. And more on Eowyn. Here. She doesn't have that much, and I don't want to get distracted up in Faramir's arm with 310 right now. Big streaking. Loving this video. This is the summer hits of the 90s. Didn't know what to listen to today. What's everyone up to today? So about your moms. Finished work a bit ago, just watching the stream, moving some highlights My Kindle version of a book and a physical version. Alright. Oh, wrong tool. Moved my whole pattern on me. I also got up like half an hour early today, so that that adds to the tired of my day. Legs came to bed with a little bit of restless energy still, and then the cats were a little bit restless, and then one of them started coughing like they were puking in my doorway area, and I was like, ah, not again. So I just got up. A little mad at myself. I was planning on seeing a game last night, but I fell asleep. Hey, my coworkers were talking about the Mexico versus England game a little bit today and said it was a really good game. Someone you missed. Hey, Drifty, how's it going? Lurkin. Hey, Dilly. Part of the reason why I stitched so little yesterday was my hand is still a little bit angry from yard work this weekend. Like that tendon area between thumb and my fingers hurts really bad. Not the most pleasant to stitch with. It's alright. It'll figure itself out eventually. Also, I played Tarkov with Kiddo for like 5 hours yesterday. Basically from the time I got up until like lunchtime. And then he was sad that I said I was done for the day. Garden looks better, right? No, not really. I did not accomplish much. I do not have the proper tools for attacking the jungle that is growing next to my house. I had asked Legs to take care of it before it came back to life this spring, but didn't get around to it, so I'll have to wait till next winter. No, this is my right hand, so it is purely from like trying to hack down these remarkably sturdy plants out there. I'm backwards on camera. One, two, three. One, two, three, four, five, six. One, two, three. Two, three. Monday new missions. Done already? Damn. Alright. Colors in. Level up 5 Pokemon. I have lots of rare candy. Nice. Yeah, I don't want to go about this. Yeah, I didn't post a picture of Ghost Army because the 442 stitches I added didn't really do anything. I did finally finish off the side of the eye, the first eye. On this ghosty. And then I did like some more up here and some more over here. But it really like not much going on there. And in our reference image here, like, I was thinking about like um trying to make a slideshow so I could show off like the close-up because we're actually like I can see this is it. This is all that's left. See it. Not a whole lot of anything super interesting outside of Mary. Ah. And then, yeah, it's just gonna be lots of confetti. Of course. That's the name of the game. Hopefully. I really should focus in on Faramir's arm just to get through it because it is just. I'm not enjoying working on it. We had our lowest start to the month for this month of the year. So I've got some ground to make up already. Yesterday, I was actually just like forcing myself to continue to finish the little area up there. Did not want to. If you don't enjoy it. Oh. Oh. Now that's just mean. Only I had also had today off. Darn. It streamed in the daytime. Probably on Cat stream too. Was Cat on earlier? Can I break my streak again? Her Discord says she hasn't been live since yesterday's stream. Wonder if it just didn't notify. Oh well. I'm always saving that streak, honestly. Pretty sure she was when I got up around TV time. I thought I saw her. It's fine either way. Hey there, Grow. How's it going? My hand really does hurt though. I hope it stops soon. It feels bruised today. More than a sharp pain, but Still very cranky. Did I end up watching anything yesterday? Oh, I rewatched The Blair Witch Project for the first time in years. Man, I forgot how annoying those characters are. Pretty wild that they could never pull off a believable movie like that these days. Nor would they even attempt it. I thought about watching the 2016 one, but I just didn't. I haven't seen it, but I know the meme with the runny nose. Alright, I got have a good shift. Catch you later. Saw something from like just some kind of random promotional from some production company that had like the Blair Witch stick symbol on it. Not really anything else except I think a date. It kind of alludes that they're making another movie in the universe. But I forgot to look anything up about it. I never saw the second one. But it was a pretty convincing found footage movie at the time, especially because they used like not known actors and made them like stay out of the public eye for a year or so after or before the movie came out. Locked them up. Or they looked them up. Locked, yes. Okay. Pretty much. And I don't really remember much of the promotion at the time, or if they even promoted it, but I feel like at the time they were kind of like alluding to it being a true story. That's what they wanted it to feel like, anyway. Hey, Kat, how's it going? Raining and your head is killing me? Oh no, not the pressure. It was based on real events, but I'm not sure. It's definitely not actually, but they really want you to think it is. I saw one of the actors on TikTok last year talking about a filming of it. I don't really remember much of what he said. Apparently. I don't think I watched very many of them. Streaking. Nerd? That's you. Tell him, Trickle.
Hey, good girl. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
I don't know why I haven't seen it. I can't take it serious because of what's been said. I said it worked for its time. It's not really much of anything at this point. And they would never ever do that or be able to pull it off again. So if they are trying, I don't know. I don't know what they'd do with a third one. It's just too much technology and stuff now. Just doesn't work the same. Compare it to the Conjuring movies, or same type of topic. Conjuring is actually based on true stories. A couple that helps are taken from real life. The Conjuring, based on stories from that couple that faked most of their stories, just convinced everybody that they were real. Is that a different family? I've never seen the Conjuring movies. Yeah, Ed and Lorraine Warren. They like they faked most of their shit. Convincingly so, apparently, because they were like huge in the paranormal world. But everything I've heard about them in the last few years points to them just making it all up. I'd have to look it up though to remember what all people have said. I like Patrick Wilson as an actor, so I don't know why I haven't made it through the Conjuring movies. I just haven't. I did start the first one a couple weeks ago and just didn't watch it. But hey there, Numerius. Welcome on in. How's it going? Got told about me earlier. By whom? They're also behind Amityville Horror as well. Mr. Boombati, very nice. Nice indeed. Well, come on in. 668,000 stitches is a lot. Yeah, it is. But we're making our way through it. It's almost 73% now. What? I like this song, but let's not listen to it right now. Ow. Um, am I gonna make myself work on Faramir's arm? Silks from Zai showed up today. Now I want to start all the things. What other things are you starting with silks? Um, are you a crafter of any sort, Nemarius? Or still whispers of nature about their monochrome? No. Ratio of this piece. This is 9.99 by 6.69. What? What? Trico has been so needy this weekend. Yesterday and all day today, she's just so chatty. Huh. She also had a cough last night. I thought she was gonna puke, but she didn't. So I think it was her coughing this morning that woke me up. Zeus is sneezing less today too. Nice, that's good. Trico, I need to get some stitches done. Work with chainmail, but mainly working with inlays lately, so this sort of thing is right up my alley. Ooh, nice. Our chainmail workers, yay. Oh. We are a month away from our 4-year stitchversary on this piece. This is the top half stitch section, which we finished last year on July 31st. We're not making it to the end of this fabric section in a year this year, but that's okay. This fabric section's been so much more challenging. And then this is our current section. Couldn't help but calculate how long this would take me to make, and add respect for the amount of work you're doing here. Oh, thanks. I think we got a couple more years to go, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Initially, when I started it, I estimated 7 to 10 years, and we're ahead of that schedule at least. So there's that. Reminds me, I was about to start stitching. Need to take my pic first. Yes, take the pictures. Done. Good job. Now for the stitching. The stitching, yes. I think what makes his shirt so extra annoying is that it's all like chainmail. I think it looks very chainmaily anyway. So it's just so much broken up. Broken up like lines, just confetti. I made this with my materials so it'll only just barely fit on a wall. 3.5 meters wide by 2 meters tall. 11.5 by 6.5 feet. Oh, sheesh. That would be wild. Just trying to think about my other projects that would maybe look really interesting in chainmail, but I can't picture them that way. So I've never seen like a chainmail tapestry. It's intriguing though. I mean, fantasizing is the first step towards making. I was thinking about Moria, which I don't have a picture of. I don't know if that. Oh, I am an enabler. That is for sure. This one is less big, but I don't know if it would translate very well to chain. I just love anything with the illuminated door to Moria. Don't come for me for not remembering the name of it right now. Oh, whoops. My snip is like off the page. Anyway. Nippy, come over here, please. Thank you. Doors of Durin, thank you. Thank you for that raid. How's it going? What's everybody doing? What are you up to today? Welcome on in, Raiders. For those that don't know me, hi, I'm Cass. I'm the Lord of the Rings Stitcher here on Twitch. I work on Return of the King as usual. Hey there, Q-Snap. What are you up to today? If you need to raid and run, of course, feel free to do so. Thanks for bringing everyone on over. Ah, Thea, got the outline of text. That's great. Look at this. Look at this. It's all happening. Played some Contexto on stream today. Interesting. I don't know what that is. Fixing the post army. From the outside in. Tend to make the doors of Moria someday. I want to make it the size of an actual door. That's huge. Huge and big and huge and big. Alright. Like Samantha, a word guessing game. Ah, gotcha. Nice. Lurk away. We've actually got all three in this art series started, but this is the only one that's got actual progress on it. They're all about the same size. Couple weeks, we're gonna do a big charity event, thinking either making the doors more than slightly smaller though, or the Balrog, looming over the bridge of Khazad-dûm. Still undecided. Nice, nice. Both good choices. That cloak looks pretty good too. Cloak looks pretty good. Progressing. This is Ghost Army, which is a pattern I drafted. It's this one. Filled in most of the bottom stripes and set picks. Okay, the light green is the hood of it. All right. This is our alternative fellowship stitch. Oh my goodness, so excited. Cat's actually got a Balrog piece as well from Unconventional Stitches, I want to say. Why fabric for the Bard pattern? Not going to actually stitch the whole thing. No? What parts are you going to stitch of it? I don't like how his wingtips are on the billings. Gonna start in the middle again. I do. You can do exclamation Discord. Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. I don't want to listen to Scatman right now. Mostly just do a vertical strip since Bard is right in the middle facing Smaug. That would definitely cut out some of the wonkier elements to it, for sure. Sounds like a good plan. Back to 977. Oh, goodness. So many hiccups today. Feels like we've been on this thread for a long time. Lightest to darkest as much as possible. No cats on them. All right. The executioner in Discord, by the way, normally I change it for crouching servers, but it won't be do that on yours. Oh. Yeah. Mm, I'll have to look at it later, I guess. All of my settings are hidden behind streamer mode right now. I'm sure I said it that way for a reason back in the day, but I haven't honestly looked at them in forever. You know who I am now. Welcome. Army's a nice respite from the 50 Shades of Orange. From orange to green. Oh, yes. My biggest worry when making that pattern was how annoying it would be to work with all that green, but then I was like, I worked with all this orange already, so is it really that bad? Post away. Let us see. That's the spirit. And Moria's all blue, so. Yeah, sorry. I had some bad times at the beginning of stream with people being devious in Discord, so they ruined it. Different community though. Gaming side of Twitch, much different different land. They ruins it. Yes. I'm so curious what they'll do with the Gollum movie. I think they've started filming it. I do a Lord of the Rings piece before I did Raros Falls. Nice. Nice. Hey Sandy, how's it going? That the one with Anya? Is what the one with Anya? Not the waterfall they sent Boromir down. Lord of the Rings movie, I looked at it. She plays an elf. Oh. Indeed it is. The Argonauts. I do have a pattern of the Argonaut statues, but I don't think I'll ever stitch it. Enjoying Grimm still? Nice. I only watched a few episodes of it when it was airing. Thought I would like it more, but I didn't grab a hold on me back then. Free! Thank you for that follow. Welcome aboard. How's it going? Come on. Thank you. No. The reason I started watching again is because clips showed up in my feed on Facebook. I was like, wait, why does Julia have white hair? Must know what happened. Oh, hello, Faramir's face. Alrighty, let's mark this off and have a look-see. Oh, wow. Dragon, that's super cool. So neat. Falls. Very nice. A little Coliseum action. It's so fun that you can make tapestries in pretty much any medium you want. That's so wild. The texture looks like it would be so fun to just like run your hand over, honestly. It looks very pleasing. Love those. Very nice. My work feels so insignificant now compared to what you're doing though. No. That's cool. Thread? Thread and fabric? This is so, like, standard. That's thinking outside the box. That's really cool. I'm just silly and stubborn. And I don't think outside the box very much. Chainmail takes a lot more patience. It's very satisfying. I've also made a couple chainmail cubes, make for very satisfying stress balls. I've watched Mr. Bimbody make the cubes. They look so nice to fidget with. I just don't think I've got the hand dexterity to work with the pliers to attempt to do any chainmail work, honestly. Mr. Body says that you like get used to using the pliers, of course, like anything, but my hands have been very cranky lately. It's actually kind of stressing me out. Used to watch a streamer named Duplex do chainmail years ago. I definitely never would have thought that would be an option to make with chainmail. I work with pliers when I work with aluminum. I only use them when I work with steel and prefer the control I have with my hands compared to pliers. Nice. Said you're doing a charity event. Does that mean you also are streaming? Yes, I see. Yes. Must. Nails will go through hell doing that. I am promoting myself and other people's streams most of the time, though. I know a lot of people don't appreciate it. Yeah, it's good practice for sure, but no worries. I asked. Not doing the same crap. Alright, where are we going here, brain? There we go. Found it. Charity event's going to be a 2 week long event, 16 12-hour streams, and a 24-hour one on the last day to raise money. KWF Cancer Foundation. That's a lot of streams. Good luck with those long hours. Ooh. Hopefully it goes well for you. Guided eat. Gosh. Are we willing to make some sacrifices for charity? Yeah. Next. And you're not cut. Oh, okay. I think Legs went back to bed. Stayed up too late. And wanted me to get him up early. So that we could actually game because our schedules got out of sync this weekend. We didn't get to play at all. I was like, you're gonna get like 5 hours sleep. You're not gonna want to get up. But he did for a little while. We still only got like an hour of gaming in, but that's okay. Taught my eldest a life skill this morning, how to sew a button out of his pants. Nice. Wow. I don't think so either. My pants random. I saw one on TikTok earlier today that was something like astronomers got tired of observing the sky after 24 hours and decided to call it a day. She had a better one that popped up on my feed last week, but I forgot it. Like, she had way too many videos for me to look back and find it. A collection of dad jokes if you want a better one. Shalina, I've got to remember to get the Raid Train promo stuff added to stream. I'll try to remember that this week. Never participated in any events, so. New territory. Two blondes were hiking through the forest when they came across some tracks. First one goes, "Hey, look, deer tracks. That's so cool." The other girl coughs and says, "Don't be ridiculous. Those are wolf tracks." Stood there arguing for a good 20 minutes. Sadly, both got hit by the train. Apparently, the Laffy Taffy candy strips come with dad jokes on them. One of my supervisors, who was hired a week after I was about 23, was bringing them over to read them to me. She was disappointed. I've heard a few of them. Yeah, that seems more like a blonde joke. Dad joke. Um, Still silly. Laffy Taffy's always had jokes on them. You used to be able to like submit your joke to them, and they'd, if they liked it, they'd put it on the wrapper. That's why they used to have names under them. I don't know if they still do. I haven't had Laffy Taffy in forever. Started carrying a lot of the nostalgia candies last August. Laffy Taffy's considered a nostalgia candy these days. They never stop selling it. It's crazy. The long strips are. when they originally came out. Like they're long and skinny, right? We've always had those up here. I don't know. I guess maybe that's why I didn't realize. The doctor was suspicious looking mole, but he told me that they all look like that. I should have left him in the garden. It's a good one. Purple. 3 stitches of purple. Hair. Midnight. So I have to go to bed. Thanks for the live stream. Alright, Alexia, thanks for hanging out. Get some good rest. Catch you next time. Youngest is ready to learn how to cook mac and cheese. Oh, yes. Skill XP. $114 stitches of that color left. I keep trying to grab my scissors instead of my needle threader. On a large world map, hung it up on the wall, gave my wife a dart and told her to throw it at the map. Wherever it landed, that's where I'd take her on holiday. Seems like we're spending 3 weeks behind the fridge. I'm fine to hog chat. Anybody else who wanted to chat would be. But if you want to lurk, that's fine too. No worries. So you're here to chat. Okay, gotcha. Let's make 11140. This is gonna be a little bit interesting with these two colors. One of my strands yesterday, I'm not sure if I did the wrong color. But the difference between 840 and 841 is so small that I think it's gonna be fine. They're like nearly identical. 840 is just a little bit darker. I'm not sure. I think I was supposed to use 840 and I might have used 841. So it's fine, probably. I don't think, honestly, with how non-exact the armor is going on this arm, I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. But we'll see when we get these next couple of colors in here, because that's the colors in question. I was trying to, like, honestly even find the stitches I had just done to see if I could tell if I used the wrong color, but I could not see a difference. We're going to do it the rapid mag bowls, shells and cheese has more noodles than normal, so on the stove it goes. Oh, I deployed it earlier. It's just stats for the project and where to get the pattern. Like this. I've already heard like 3 versions of Rhythm Episode Answer today. Come on. Yeah, 4 years next month. Mhm. Mhm. See, so it's totally plausible for you to make one out of chain. One link at a time. Or whatever the terminology is for chainmail. I don't know. How do you get all the different colors on the metal? That like anodizing process or whatnot? I'd love to make something like this. Probably couldn't do it proper justice since I have 20 different colors at my disposal, and I probably wouldn't be able to keep myself motivated to do it. My free time wouldn't feel right doing it on stream. I feel like I'm copying you. 20 colors. This shop, I think, has a version of the Fellowship poster. Yeah, they do. That one's only like 13 colors. 10 colors. And they actually seem to have fixed the issues that my pattern had. My pattern was from a different shop and it was many more colors than that, but the text was also illegible. So they seem to have fixed it and reduced the colors and maybe cleaned it up a bit. Still not like incredible, but more likely to be able to be reproduced in chain probably. If you got different yellows, golds. If I colored aluminum wire and then turned them into rings myself. Ah! That is this one. I tried to fix the Return of the King one, but it didn't really work out very well to me from the outside. Gotcha. And then blues in towers. This one I was so excited to do, but I started stitching it, and since I was doing these alternative posters on black fabric, the blues were not standing out like at all, and it was just frustrating. Oh, that's interesting. Haven't seen that one before. It's an interesting, like, flip of things. A little Gandalf side, like, portrait with the mountain as his hat, and then the Fellowship walking the bank and Gollum underneath. That's actually a really interesting composition. I actually kind of like that a lot. Dang it. I didn't want to buy any more from them. Who designed that? It's 330 by 430 and it's 20 colors. And they've also got this Balrog versus Gandalf. I'm gonna get away with that one using my beige oranges. Somebody who used to hang out and chat was gonna stitch this one, but I don't think we ever got any updates. Any hoodles. Get me off of Etsy. You're letting us know you still live there, live there. Berder and Mount Doom one with Starry Night in the background. I actually saw a completed one of those on Facebook the other day. Did manage to finally set up the new litter box. One of them, anyway. And Bear really seems to enjoy it. And Jade seems okay with it. Trico went into it once. She didn't really do anything though. She just kind of sat there for a couple minutes. Void has not given it a shot. That's also a different type of clay litter. So I don't know if it's so soft, the Tidy Cat's lightweight litter. I've never tried it before. Does it clump? Yes, it does. And that should be the most effective way to empty it. I couldn't have done it without it. Yeah, well, I did the pine pellet litter for a long time. Up until a few months ago, really. I finally went back to a clay. I was kind of used to not having clumps, but the pine litter goes a little differently because the pellets disintegrate and they go through the sifter down into the base, and then you just empty the base out. Um, and then you scoop the solids off the top every day, but so it's not too bad that way. But I definitely wouldn't be using a non-clumping clay litter. Sister had some pelican I didn't like. That isn't up to me. I mean, I was using the pine pellets because it's like $6 for a 40 pound bag. So it's very cost effective. But there was some like back and forth on whether it was actually okay for cats to be breathing the pine pellets or not. So need to stop looking through these. I'm getting too many bad ideas. No, they're not bad ideas. Just ideas. Inspiration. Yes. Or projects. Might take another time or two for him to be completely comfortable doing it by himself. So far, it's good. Got him the Velveeta one for now, so he doesn't have to measure anything. Woohoo! Congrats. XP gained. Hey there, Moon. How's it going? Pretty tired today, but not doing too bad otherwise. What are you up to? Beat you to it. But thank you for the hydrate. Not everyone learns on the same schedule. Keep telling my kiddo he's got to work on life skills. He's got to gain the XP to level up. But he doesn't seem to care very much. Microwave things. I messed up with my kiddo a little bit when he was younger. He really did go through like a I wanna cook phase, and I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to let him try. I didn't have it in me, so I missed his window. Bad job me. Oh, I need to do all this row too. It's fine. Just get through this one. The kid's biggest thing lately is he wants to try sourdough bread. To try having a sourdough starter. But I keep telling him he's got to be responsible for it. If he wants to do sourdough, then he can look up a recipe and he can start it. And he can take care of it. I don't want to babysit a sourdough starter. And then he says, never mind. So silly. Pretty heavily on the spectrum as well, so I think that it's just that my parents told me to find my way around the kitchen as soon as I was tall enough to reach the stove and just her now. Yeah. The lack of interest is so difficult. I never really learned. I learned how to bake from my grandparents, but cooking, no. Nice. Oh, never really taught me a lot either. My kiddo, who's also on the spectrum, as am I, um, he just if I don't take him food, he will not come down and get food himself. And that is our biggest struggle lately. I'm like, I get you all these easy foods that you can definitely handle making by yourself. You don't have to wait for me to wake up to get yourself food. Now, he will do things like make himself tuna and like come get snacks and whatnot if I'm really not available. But if I'm available, it's preference for me to do the work. We're working on it, sort of. I ask every time I wanted to cook something after I got married, but the guy I married was insanely picky and wanted me to cook like his mother. Didn't go well for him. Appropriately timed song. That's what I do. My youngest makes his own chicken nuggets, sandwiches, cans of Chef Boyardee. At least he's willing to expand now, even if it is just out of necessity. This is NSYNC. Two a.m. over here. I gotta be off to bed. Nice to meet all you. See you soon. Yeah, for sure. Thanks for hanging out, Numerius. Have some good rest. Catch you later. And thanks. You too. What? What? Really? Ow. This is Treacle. Say hi. Um, Hmm. What? Is this what you needed? She did this Saturday too. I ended up trying to stitch one-handed for a little bit, but she got herself all cozy. Yeah. Just keeps yelling at me, and I don't know what she wants today. She's been fed. She's had her butt cleaned. She's been fed again. What are you trying to do? She's been brushed. She's had pets. She's had playtime. And yet, she has so many things to say. They will be 5 this year. In October. October 21st, they'll be 5. Trying to do. Play with the camera. And I got more needy chatty as she's gotten older. She turned 8 this past May. Yeah, I don't mind. I just feel like she's trying to, like, tell me something. Like, lead me to something. And I don't know what she wants. And that just stresses me out a little bit. I also worry that, like, something's wrong. And I just can't tell. But she's not, apart from the, like, couple attempts at puking the last couple days, she seems fine. And last time she was sick, she hid under the couch for like 2 straight days. And it seems to think anytime I'm doing anything in the microwave, it must be for her, even though she won't eat soft food. Never gotten anything from it. Trico's on a mild food strike against her dry food right now because I started giving them the Friskies wet food that my mom gave us, and now she is wanting to be a wet food only girly, it feels like. I'm like, that's never been our deal. But then she had a couple, like last night and today, she had a couple almost pukes. And I was like, is that the food or what is this? Come over and come up on her hind legs, reaching up to the counter in front of the microwave and meowing. Void likes to just be a part of things in the kitchen. She too will not eat wet food or people food, of course, at all. She will only eat dry food. Um, she just likes to be a part of things. She likes to see what's going on. She'll jump up on the stool and put her little paws at the edge of the counter and look at what I'm making and supervise. Bear is a beggar. Bear thinks that any food in the kitchen should be for her. She just likes to smell things, though. For the most part, she will eat some things, but mostly she just wants to smell. Snoopervise. That's a good one. Let her smell my spoons. I let Bear smell a black bean earlier while I was making my burrito before I put any seasoning on it. So it was just a just a plain black bean. She always acts like it smells bad after. Cats are so silly. It was so nice out this morning. It was only 57. Ugh, got to have the windows open for so long. Cool the house off. She never used to be this chatty or needy when my ex lived here, not until Chibi passed. There's Pokemon J. She realized I was grieving her, so she started snuggling. Aw. Reading some news. Lost my dad a few weeks later. October's not a good month for me. Oh. One, two, three, four. Mhm. I can't believe it's July. We're a week in already. Having to buy a new fridge definitely caught up with me this month. Financially. Ugh. Just hoping I can get back on better path with this next check because I only have to pay like 4 things. Granted, they're some of the more expensive things, but I got hit by a massive thunderstorm Saturday night around 8 p.m. Might have laughed. Nice. US versus Belgium is on. Good luck, honestly. Back from dropping Sun off at work, seeing fireworks with the horizontal lightning. It's like, they just said, oh, you want fireworks? Hold my beer. Use What Is Love and Percy Jackson. I don't know, I'm just not in the mood for it right now. We've heard it a few times recently. I always go Night at the Roxbury for What Is Love, though. Tunnel of Love. Nice. Can I get like this side to focus? I already pulled one, didn't I? No? Okay. Good news. This color is gonna finish the third square. Faramir's arm. I think I fell asleep as the fireworks were starting on Saturday, the city fireworks. I was pretty tired. When we went out for a walk a little bit later than usual, and the neighborhood was definitely popping off with some fireworks. And I kept like jumping as we were walking. Uh, no. Somewhere like around 10:30 or 11 something. They wait until it gets dark. Probably around 10-ish. Sunset's around 10, I think, right now. Yeah, Saturday was kind of ended up being a wasted afternoon because I got off stream to eat and then I figured we'd play. But Legs ended up going to bed after eating, and Kiddo was playing with his friends. So I just kind of got left to my own devices. And I was like, oh, well. That threw off my expectation for the day. That put me in a weird headspace. Uh, I did end up, doing some cleaning and setting up cat stuff and I did make some more jello. And I just kind of sat around. I took a nap, I think. I tried to. Might not have gone well. Found something to do. That was good. I barely did. And then I did end up coming back and lurking in streams and stitching on Ghost Army. A couple hours. Yeah. That's kind of how my whole weekend was. It's very frustrating for my brain. But it happens. Ended up playing some Fields of Mystery last night. I don't know if they're gonna make me do a new start when a 1.0 releases next month. Be a little bit bummed if I have to restart, honestly. You did that for an update? Yeah, a lot of times when games go from early access to 1.0, you have to, like, start a new save to access the 1.0 features. Or it's highly recommended to. My shoulder. Guessing no WoW this weekend? Why? No, Fields of Mystery doesn't come out until August sometime. I'm not in like a super rush or anything about it. Oh, gotcha. I don't know. Let's see. Getting kiddo closer to being able to escape from Tarkov, do the final map. But he's a little bit dismayed. I keep saying I don't have any interest in doing the final map. I do not care that much about escaping. Like the final map is kind of a sensory nightmare. Like awful. There's a raid siren that goes off for the first 15 minutes. You have to watch the intro scene every time you go into it. Can't skip it. It's so loud. It is so challenging. It does not look like fun to me. The legs won't do it without me. Legs is further behind than both of us are right now. It's because I've been playing with kiddo. But he did join us the other day, and we did go do one of the special maps that I've been afraid of. I died 2 out of 3 times, but you know, it's whatever. I got the thing that I really needed in the first go where I survived, so. Can I join a party or something? He wants to do it with me. Oh, look, more fireworks. You guys are supposed to be done with those. Not making it easy. Story of my life. Oh, why is there such a little pocket of confetti here? Is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why is there 6 colors there? 7. That one goes on to be bigger. Ew. At least we're over 300 stitches. And we crossed 486,000. Right now, this arm kind of looks like Mike TV as he's being passed through the air in thousands of particles to the. People got all riled up last week on TikTok over something they were misremembering in the original Willy Wonka film. Over Charlie's birthday chocolate. They were like refusing to admit that the birthday chocolate is the Squishmallow Delight or whatever. The moon pie looking thing. They were like, no, it's always been a chocolate bar. Singus. Didn't get it on his birthday tree. They were, I don't know. They could have been thinking about the Johnny Depp version because Charlie's chocolate he gets on his birthday is a bar, in the Johnny Depp version, and he splits that with with his family, and they all like just suck on their little pieces or whatever. But the original was always the Fudge Mellow Delight or whatever it's called for the first one for his birthday. And then Grandpa Joe buys him a bar with his tobacco money. And then Charlie finds the money in the sewer. He buys the long chocolate treat and then the winning chocolate bar. Gutter, not sewer. Yeah. In the drain. I just thought it was interesting that they bought him that the tickets had only been found in the bars. I saw some theories that like maybe they hadn't really paid that much attention, or the bars weren't available when they got that, or they could only afford that one because it was cheaper. Did I start this in the completely wrong spot? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Let's get on up. Anyway. Here. Started in the wrong square entirely. I think it's kind of funny that does seem to be a common thing for people to have skipped the Cheer Up Charlie song. Always really did not enjoy that scene, so I would fast forward it most of the time. Not fast forward movies at all. I'm incapable of it. First time I watched Silence of the Lambs, we watched it on fast forward. Just mute stuff I don't want to hear. Oh, we're stitching with 310, by the way. Mention. We're also gonna have to refill the 310 bobbin soonish. Cone of Doom will have to come out of hiding. Oh, my shoulder is bad. It's almost end of stream time. Cat's already done too. I think she's got a migraine. Yeah. It has found a new stitcher that I haven't seen yet. Sorry, I can't have time right now. Oh my gosh. I just was like, this is like 80s version of my system. Not really. My system just is a modern version of The Cure. Kind of funny that Wesley from Buffy and Angel is also in Grimm. He's got a type, character type. Wait, which one came up with what? Because I said it a couple ways around. The Cure in my system. Honestly, I think it's a pretty, like, regular trope. It's probably used in a bunch more songs that I just don't even think about. Yucky little Pokemon. No. Oh, I got to pet the pretty neighborhood kitty yesterday. So soft. We were right in our thinking that it was just that mean cat that was stopping it from wanting pets last week. But yesterday it was hanging out with the friendly little orange cat, and the orange cat came over to us, which emboldened the pretty cat to come over too. So cute. Alright, let's see where that got us to today. 379. Making progress on the arm. Even if it's slow. Doesn't really look like anything. This playlist is the summer hits of the 90s. It has 100 songs, 6 hours and 35 minutes long. I think I found it in Spotify under the like decades category. All right, let's put our numbers in. 486 068 379. Oh, I only did 238 stitches yesterday. But Saturday we only did 346, so that was a real bad job. At least we got 569 in on Friday. And we're at 1,808 for the month so far. Almost, well, yeah, we're getting close to 70,000 for the year on this one. Oh no, I put the 442 in Rivendell instead of in Aragorn. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Wrong one. I thought I had. Okay. Seventeen 433. Yeah. Okay. I'm at 2.16% for Ghost Army. It's like I worked on Ghost Army one day every 2 months this year. Alrighty. I'm gonna get out of here for the night. I can't stop the ad. I gotta go. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I'll be back on Friday for more stitching goodness. Have a good rest of your week, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye bye.